Right.
Yay.
All right,
We're
Jeff, you got
recording
the button
again.
right. Okay, we're back. Welcome back to JK'z Rewatchable Hour. We've been talking about health and wellness for the last first part of this the show. We're gonna kind of pick up where we left off and see where we go with this. And say there's so many different parts to health and wellness that
So
it can go all different directions. So
Eric, you mentioned physical, mental, environmental. What were the other ones? I didn't have a notebook out.
Occupational.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of them. Yep. And then social wellness was another one.
Okay.
And then physical wellness.
Yeah, I got that.
That one. Emotional wellness.
Emotional.
Yep. And I can't pronounce it. It's a big long begins with a intelligence or intelligible wellness.
Okay.
Intellectual?
Intellectual.
Intellectual. There you go. Yep. That's the other one. That should be the last one. There's 7 total.
Okay. Question. How did Jeff
I knew where he was going with
I
it.
whispered
Yeah.
it to him.
figure out what you were talking about?
Right.
Of
He's probably
all
looking
of
at
us on the show, Jeff figured it out.
Yeah.
Because this is how I figured it out. You've all received text messages from me that you have to decipher, right?
There you go.
From the TV show Friends, Unagi.
Oh,
Okay.
it's something. It's something.
Figure out something and it's not. No.
Yeah.
Or figure out something that
You
it's supposed to be.
know, I mean, obviously our listeners don't really understand. They do a little if they watch the one show where I made them text
No, Jesus.
the answer and then read it.
Uh-huh.
But you know it's bad when Jeff sends a message and when one of us say, what? And he goes, I don't even know what I was going to say. What I was trying to say.
Yeah.
When he doesn't know, you know it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I take it that way for sure. Maybe he's trying to do 2 things at once or 3 at once. Maybe I don't know.
I'm sure it's at least 2.
2. Okay.
I swipe text and I don't pay attention. Trust me. Because
we know
your fingers aren't connected to your brain. That's what it is.
So just before we go on with the show, so at work I can say this: I have to get a scale reading at the end of my shift, and whoever I had previously texted, I use them as my guinea pig, and I texted in because I won't remember it. Well, I accidentally sent the 6-digit number to Jen, and she wrote back, "Is this code for something? Because I can't figure it out." So before we get back to the importance of the show, so for a quick second, I'm like, "What the fuck did I send her?"
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm like, "Oh no, that's just a scale reading." So yeah, so to our viewers and listeners, there you go. It's actually kind of funny if you're familiar with our show that normally when I send a text or whatever, I do not proofread and I just basically let it go and they have to decipher whatever it is. And sometimes it's really, really good doozies. And George was keeping a book of it all at one time.
You're not alone, Jen. I've gotten texts from him before too. He wanted to know what's going on in the silo. I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
He like texts my name and he's like, what did you want me to do up in the silo and do this and that? And I'm like reading this thing. I'm like, what in the heck?
And I don't even realize it until he replies. Right. I'm like, oh shit, sorry, wrong error.
Yeah, right, wrong error. Yeah, it happens. Your mind's not connected to your fingers.
Yeah, I'm just saying some of the messages and texts are like, what? Okay.
But then, so, as our viewers and listeners do not know, if I catch it in time, which I don't most of the time, I'll go in and refix it. And then everybody's like, wait a minute, what did you really say? Because you fixed it too quickly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done the same thing. I've edited stuff. You're like, oh, shoot, I didn't mean it that way.
Yep.
Some people figure it out, but there's some that don't.
Yep.
Sometimes it's too obvious.
As soon as George gets the JK'z Rewatchable Hour book published with all of our misspelled words and stuff like that.
Yeah. We're that's in the works. Where I'm trying to make sure I have the actual text to the meaning behind the text.
That's the difficult part.
That's the difficult part. That's that's where the complications come in.
Yeah.
That's going to be a time. What is that? The number one bestseller on where?
New York Times.
New York Times
New York
bestseller.
Times bestseller. Yeah.
And I think it should have a picture of Aline saying "I'll choke a bitch," and then
I'll
another
choke a bit.
picture of Jen with a pair of scissors. So
Yeah.
and then as you open it, there's Eric and his wife with, "Hey, what happens in Vegas?"
Stays in Vegas, right?
It won't be one picture. It'll be two pictures because they'll be
Right.
separate. They won't be in the same place, but they'll both be enjoying themselves.
Yep. Yeah, because
At least I
Eric,
hope
Eric,
so.
will be, Eric will be in an all-night coffee shop with his last $1.25, drinking endless coffee, thinking, "Man, I'm going to get $1 million."
Yep. Yep.
Tomorrow
for sure.
morning, $1 million. It's my
Yep,
account.
$1,000,000.
Not using his thumbs to pick up the coffee cup.
Yeah, that was me. That was me. Yeah.
You got to admit, though, I mean, if you think about it, if that really came true, you know, you guys are telling me, I'm still going. You still tell me you would not do it or let somebody do it.
No.
Really?
No.
I'm that different? I knew I was different, but
Oh no!
holy cow!
All I know is that night we learned a whole lot about the Evans family.
Yeah, I know. It's just sometimes you leave the stone. Don't unturn the stone.
The world learned something about the Evans family that evening.
That's right.
And I don't know if Jen or I said in our group message that, was it the next day or the day after, we were flipping the channels and Indecent Proposal came on.
Oh,
And
really?
And we only watched a minute of it. It was when she was in the classroom because she was a teacher, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
It's a good movie.
I was just shocked that I didn't see Eric as a cameo in there. So.
Well, I mean, at least I was right about something. At least me and my wife agreed on something. I didn't look like a total. It could have been a lot worse. I mean, she could have brought the hatchet out. It could have been over. It could have been my last show.
Who threw after dinner?
I did. No, it was actually funny. We actually talked after the show about a lot of things. It was kind of neat.
You guys go down to the bar and try to, hey.
So,
no.
Go on. Are you planning a trip to Vegas anytime soon? Do we need to know? This is a need to know thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Listeners need to know this, Eric. We've completely gone off script.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a normal thing for us, though.
Absolutely. So when's the trip to Vegas?
Jeez, you never know. I got to keep it in suspense. It's going to come out about the same time the book comes out. You know, the book that George is working on. It'll be about the same time. We got to pay for it somehow, so it'd be a good way to finance it. You know.
All you need to do is have enough money to get there.
No, that's true.
Apparently, you're going to have plenty of money to get home.
I don't know about that.
Well, you're going to have what? You're going to have $1 million, right?
Yeah. Well, they say to make $1 million, you got to start out with $1 million. So at least you got to start somewhere. I don't know. It's worth a try. Come on. You only live once, man. Come on. What's better than losing $1 million and sitting in a diner having a coffee with somebody you don't know? Come on.
Well, one of the two of you is going to get to know them really well.
Really good.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. You might learn something.
12 hours is a really long time when you're the one that's sitting alone in the coffee shop.
Yeah, that's true. Wondering what's really going on.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's all right.
Anywho, but one of the things that I enjoy about this show, I know we were talking about wellness and all that, is the fact that we don't even really have an itinerary. We just start talking and joking and buzzing on each other, and that comes into the one of the I had the word but I forgot. And I think people need that in life, is the ability to laugh with people that they trust.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I would never go with some of my other friends and talk about Eric and his wife in Vegas, because it's just none of their business, and they would not get what we understand. I mean, we don't understand it, but you know, I don't know. I think that this falls into the wellness part, where you're able to just do this in person, whether virtually.
Yeah.
So.
No, I agree. Also, you don't go to the gym and talk about that kind of stuff. You don't let loose and talk about something that would
really
never
don't go
happen,
to-
but it's
I
just
don't
fun
really
to talk
go
about.
the slot machine and be like, "Hey, listen, listen, I'm going to do a bet here, but listen, let me tell you about my friend." And no, we don't do that.
Oh, okay. That's right. It's right. I can handle it.
No, I would never. I don't tell other people's business like that.
Yeah, but you're right. It's fun to no matter where we do it, on here, or if we get together, when we do our luncheon or a dinner out with all of us, and let loose and talk about things, and amongst our group, and to get a laugh and have a little fun.
Yeah.
A little spin on life, once in a while. Everybody needs that.
I mean, for me, I just think that it's how easy we all get along. Like when Jen and I met George and his wife Jennifer after George's tattoo, we just talked normal, hang out. We were having some laughs, talked about everything. Nothing really mattered. Just kind of like when we got together for the girl's birthday in October. I like it. I enjoy it. Like I had said, and I'm not. This is not a shot toward anybody, but it's like there's just no drama. There's no awkwardness. There's no. And I think that this luncheon that we planned is going to be very, very beneficial for a lot of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. 100%. Yep. But yeah, it's I think it does a lot of things for a lot of, but the main thing is communication, and just to, with people that you trust, and, it's gonna, you can open up to, I guess, or because I mean, and the people that you meet that you're like in a bar or something, like the people we met at the one place we stopped at, we had the photo, and they're nice people, and I talked to them for a little bit. They got to know who we were as a show, and we handed a T-shirt off to them, and that's cool too. Just to do that, so it kind of got the podcast out there a little bit.
And I'm glad that we're able to do this, because, as I said earlier, there's a lot of people that just feel alone, that like they feel like they don't have anybody, and here we are, 10 people from all walks of life, and we just make it work. So and let's hope whoever listens to this or watches it knows that, I say it all the time. If your circle isn't what makes you happy, then you need a different circle. And I think it's really important. I know I don't always tell everybody in text around the show, but Jen knows. I mean, there's just a lot of people that I just don't talk to. I just don't want to associate with. I mean, they're just, they're not you guys. They're not a few of the other people that I associate with, and I don't do all that fake friendship, whatever. And you guys know, I've told you, maybe not in depth, but that's why every morning, we're talking, we're interacting, and it's a shame that people don't have what we have.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, exactly. And like you've said many times on the show, it's like we really didn't know each other that well. I mean, we knew we went to the same school or in the neighborhoods or whatever. We weren't like best of friends growing up, but then, 30 years later, here we are.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of, a lot of things in common. We laugh a lot. We, talk, whatever it is, we all feel comfortable talking about it.
Not just us five. I couldn't count there for a second, but you got Aline and you got Jackie, but you also, you have Eric's wife, George's wife, Christina, and Jen. I know we don't know Aline's boyfriend or husband all that well. Or
we know we like
I know a couple times.
he's only been to one of them. I mean, I've seen him multiple times, but only when I stopped there.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, we all just get along, and I don't know. it's very, very therapeutic. I really do want to say that word. I think it's very, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when the show gets edited and uploaded and everybody gets to see Eric Evans, Will Smith avatar.
Yeah, right. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So I was thinking, George, when you were asking about, all the 7 things, and you had brought up snowdrifts, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody heard me. I hate snowdrifts. I whatever. But when you guys are driving, right, and it could be rain, right, a torrential downpour, or it could be, just nonstop snow, sleet, and ice. Like, what does that do to you, each individual, like for your mental health? You're driving. I mean, does it?
Makes me.
No.
I mean, depending on the rain, depending on how heavy the rain is, I don't obviously like in a heavy downpour, I don't like to drive, but a little rain, especially if it's when we needed it, like this year, almost every rain we got, we needed. I mean, it didn't have to pour like it did a few of the times, but I mean, because we were literally, I wasn't going anywhere, but we were literally at one point, we were in a tornado warning here. No, you guys remember in the group chat.
Yeah.
When I said we had lost power and my wife was out in her car charging her phone. And the second the tornado warning hit the phone, all of a sudden a drenched Jennifer walked in the front door. Absolutely drenched because it was pouring immensely.
Wow.
But she goes, you know what? My phone isn't as important as me sitting in a car during a tornado.
Right.
We never got one. We didn't get a tornado. I think someplace nearby got one, but not in this area, but like upstate New York, which I mean, let's face it, 20 years ago, we didn't, you mentioned tornado in New York and we'd be like, we never got a tornado.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
So we've had several.
Oh yeah.
When it's a torrential downpour or bad, how do you feel about driving?
I'm fine with it till I get when there's water right in the road, right in the grooves, and your car goes a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Like hydroplane.
Yeah.
It's scary.
One of the roads, they haven't finished paving it, but I think they're finally repaving it. But near me, 129. If you go down 129 through Hates Corners and whatnot, they paved that probably 7 or 8 years ago, and it was pitted. It's pitted on the one side. So like water just sits there. And they started repaving it, but they haven't gotten all the way yet. So it's probably not going to be till next year if they even finish it. But yeah, it was pitted pretty bad. And and even in a medium rain, I don't want to, not even a heavy rain, water would just sit there because normally, the middle of the road is supposed to be the highest and it's supposed to slope down slightly, right? Well, there's that little pit and the water just sits right in it. It has nowhere to go until you hit it with your tire. It has nowhere to go. So, that's been bad. I hate driving that. It's like, until they fixed it, there's the underpass right before Seneca Army Depot. If you're coming from Ovid, the one I'm talking about. Before they fixed the drain, now the drain works a little better. But if it rained heavy, that would be full of water. The whole thing would be just full of water because the drain wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
Now whatever it was, they fixed it, and now it's not as bad. I mean, they still get water. I mean, it's an underpass that goes underneath the old railroad tracks. So it's always going to have water in it. Yeah.
You think they would take that down, that bridge or the overpass?
Once in a while, not very often, but once in a while, Finger Lakes Railway that still uses they still use the tracks for tours and whatnot.
Really?
Yeah, every once in a while you'll
I
see
didn't know.
they won't go across it because
Okay.
they end right after that now. But
Okay.
they sometimes store rail cars in that area, so I think that's why they still have it open.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I didn't
I
ever
think
thought
that's why
that.
it's still there. It's not very often, but every once in a while I see cars sitting there. There's no engine at either end, but there's just cars sitting near there. And I
Yeah.
think that's what it's for.
Okay.
But because they still do the tours where you ride in like the old style rail cars
Really?
and
Okay.
whatnot.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, when there's a couple of railways that do that. There's one up near the Adirondacks that does it too.
Yeah. Oh,
But
I knew about that one. The one to
yeah,
go to Saranac.
when I worked for Brewer Septic, every once in a while we'd have to go and pump the cabin drain. They have a grease trap on the rail cars because they cook on it or whatever. You know, you can order a meal or whatever. So we'd have to go and pump that out. It's kind of
Sorry.
like
I'm getting killed by my cat.
I didn't know what the hell it was doing.
it's kind of like if you have an RV and once in a while you have to have it pumped out because
Right.
you have to have the holding tank drained. That's what we would have to do. We would go and we'd have to pump out their car so that way.
Jeez, I never knew that. Wow, I never knew they had that down there.
I'm sorry, George. Eric, I thought you were choking for a second.
I was about choking. The cat came right behind my back and jumped right on the. Oh, yeah, she got sharp nails. Oh, yeah. I thought she was coming over my head.
Oh my gosh.
Knocked the tablet on the ground. Oh.
So here's a question for all of us drivers. I hate driving in a torrential downpour. I think everybody does. But have you ever been driving when it's snowing so bad that the wind is whipping it in every single direction? And to me, and this is my question, to me, I feel like I'm always going downhill no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys
been there? Oh, yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
Jen has no fear.
No, I just want to pull over until it's done because when people see like in front of you and then
get white knuckled.
Yeah,
I really do it, and it's so funny because I'll be up like this, and then I'm like, no, just relax, and then I'll relax, and before I know, I'm back up. I just
kind of like
yep.
Yeah, you really can't be tensed up. Yeah, you got to be more relaxed.
Actually, last year I had where it rained. It was raining so hard. I actually pulled into the parking area right after Samson there and just sat until it stopped. I'm like,
I've done that many times.
I'm headed home. I'm not in a hurry. I just, oh no, I'm not going to get home by 5. Okay. Big deal, But the weird thing is that's about 5 miles from Ovid. Maybe 6, something like that. I got to Ovid and the roads were dry. There was no rain, none. Yeah. So if I'd driven another, it was bad. Yeah. Traffic. The line of traffic was crazy. I couldn't see the front of the traffic. We were doing about 25, 30 miles an hour at best at any point. So me and a couple other cars, when they saw me pull in, a few of them followed me, and we just sat there and waited for it to end.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
That's not the way to do it. That's probably the best.
I don't want to be out there and somebody else make a mistake.
Mm-hmm. I lived in Romulus, and I was coming from Clifton in a bad snowstorm. I was doing okay, and then all of a sudden, it got so bad as I'm coming on 96, and I'm like, I couldn't see anything. I saw the light from the town barns, the Varick town barns, and I went to the right. I just pulled in there and I just waited. I'm like 5 minutes from home, but I couldn't see a damn thing.
Yeah,
it's probably a smart thing you did that.
Yeah. I saw that light and just went to the light.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm telling you, I know a lot of times people laugh, and make jokes about how deep some of our ditches are.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's the only thing you can see.
Exactly.
And it's like, well, you know what? As long as I stay in between the two canyons, I'm pretty safe.
Yeah.
You said it earlier, George. The things in the middle of the road.
Oh yeah.
If I don't trust the side of the road, I will just veer off to the left until I hear the, and that's where I'll stay, because if I don't know, seriously, I have ended up in ditches upside down, and it's just a feeling that I don't ever want to experience again. And if I'm lucky enough to see headlights, because if people have shitty headlights, I swear to God, I will ride so close to that yellow line that I'm probably pissing the people coming off. I
did that today coming back into town. It was all slush, and my car was good. I can drive in snow, but give me that nasty slush that takes you.
Oh, yeah.
This truck was like, we went like this. I'm like, I'm not moving.
Yeah.
Right. Just don't hit a snowplow. That's all.
Oh.
Coming the other way.
I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that's any good at all.
No.
Even though they're only doing about 30. I can't imagine that.
You realize if you hit a snowplow, it's your fault.
Oh yeah.
No matter what situation, it's your fault.
Yeah.
Because they're the slow moving vehicle. Yep.
Yeah, it's the same as if you are backing up. If you are backing up, no matter what happens, you are at fault. If you are backing up and an accident happens.
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. In most cases, yeah.
Technically, it's illegal to back up on a highway, on a road.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No matter, I mean, literally, when I was driving, it was a work truck, but it had a big, it had the lift gate on the back, but this lift gate was basically it like folded up only one time. So basically, looking out the back, I just have a big piece of metal blocking me from seeing completely behind me. There was a car tucked in so close to me, and I was supposed to make this turn into this driveway, and I missed it just by a little. Well, I looked behind me. I even had a backup alarm. I even blew my horn. But the person behind me didn't move, so I didn't even know they were there. I backed up like 6 inches and hit him.
Oh.
Even though she was tailgating me so close that I didn't see her for like, I was like 3/4 of a mile down the road from where I turned. And even though I didn't know she was behind me the whole way, because that's how close she was behind me, I got the ticket because I backed up.
Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to be aware of your surroundings.
Even though
or look
the
before
guy that was waiting for me, I was doing a delivery to the guy, and even though the guy said he only backed up like 6 inches. What's weird, obviously the truck didn't get any damage. The only real damage her car got was her bumper lined up perfectly with the square opening to the Reese hitch.
Okay.
My hitch hit her bumper. Hit her plastic bumper and tore the bumper apart. That was it.
Yeah.
So, like, the insurance didn't make a big deal. My boss's insurance covered it. It was no problem. They had to call me, obviously, and talk to me about it. But because I backed up, it was my fault, no matter what. She could have been doing 70 miles down the road behind me, and I back up. If I hit her while I backed up, I would have gotten a ticket. She probably would have gotten a ticket, obviously, if they determined she was doing 70. But I would have automatically gotten a ticket because I was backing up.
You're backing up. Yep. It's the chance you take, I guess.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, if one of us was in need, out of the group, there would always be one of us that would be available, I believe. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
So
good point. Yep.
I mean, I no longer shovel our driveway because the last time I actually shoveled, the snowplow came right down as soon as I got done and driveway right back in. So, but no, I was like, if it was possible, one of us would be able to help the other one. So,
yeah. Speaking of shoveling and whatnot, I'm glad I didn't get enough to where I had to shovel, because I'm having a problem getting my auger cable back on. It's not working the greatest. So I might actually have to go look at another one.
Snowblower, yeah.
But if I get lucky, there's a guy in Waterloo that buys a whole bunch of used lawnmowers and snowblowers and stuff. He might have. That's where I got the last one.
Yep.
I got the last one, and that lasted. Oh my God! It's been. I think it was. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it was. It was a while ago. I got it, and it was used. I got it for $200, and didn't have a problem until last year when we got that really wet snow. It was only like 3 inches, but it was really wet. I'm like, I don't want to shovel that. That's heavy. I don't want to shovel it. Because if we get 3 inches of regular snow, I just go out and shovel it. I don't even start up the snowblower.
Yeah.
Like, no sense of wasting gas for something that's going to take me 10 minutes to do.
That's right. That's what she said.
Yeah.
No. So I don't know if you heard her, but George, you're like, it was only 3 inches and really wet.
Right. I was waiting for you to say it when it was 6 inches.
And then George is like, I mean, it's only going to take me 10 minutes.
It's only 3. I'm not giving you everything. I'm just saying.
It's really wet, but yeah. No.
3 inches at a time. Yeah.
No, what I was saying was some of the best like stuff like that you can buy is used because it's already broke in and
yeah. The only advantage to buying something brand new is now with factory warranties on equipment have gone up lately. Like they used to be like a factory warranty for a lawnmower or a snowblower used to only be 1 year. Then you'd have to buy an extended warranty. But the zero turn we just bought this year came with a 3-year factory warranty.
Good.
And we actually have the 3-year extended. So our lawnmower is warranted for 6 years.
Okay.
Wow. That's pretty good.
I was laughing, George, because your cat on the tower, I thought it was going to fall.
Oh, that's what it is?
Oh, yeah. That's the broken tail cat.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's Thea. She's got a broken tail. She's always been that way.
Okay.
And it looks like she has a spider web in one of her eyes.
Gotcha. George, you can tell your wife that she when she walks by the camera, she can't hide from us.
She wasn't invisible.
She wasn't invisible.
Does that make you invisible?
You weren't invisible. Yeah, she does not want to be on camera, but
the blanket.
Yeah, she forgot the Harry Potter Cloak of Darkness.
Even
it was, it's her fault. She's the one who wanted the room set up like this.
Even for $1 million, come on.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You would be.
She has to. She will probably have to see the $1 million prior to the agreement. Prove that you have the $1 million. So after your trip to Vegas,
I would definitely do it.
a nice pair of what?
Freebird boots, leather boots.
A nice pair of Freebird leather boots, and she would come on camera.
Wait, hold up. What?
But then they can think they're expensive.
Freebird leather boots. I don't know what they are.
Is she going out to Vegas with the Evans?
No.
Wait a minute. We're talking about it.
Awesome boots.
She said for a pair of Freebird leather boots, she would come on camera.
Look this up.
That's it. But they won't market them.
They're looking them up.
I saw them at Walmart.
No, it's not at Walmart.
Wait, thigh-high boots?
Thigh-high?
They have all. They have ankle. They have mid.
So what would you want?
I'd take any of them. They're outdoors.
She would take any of them.
George don't know. Get them. She tell you.
He found. Are they that brand? And they have to be Freebird.
That's what it says.
That's a brand. That's a brand name.
Okay. Coal black color. They're really
she
high.
Would prefer black.
They go all the way to your knees, like knee high.
How much? How much?
$350.
$350.
That's nothing.
You buy some else pair.
I thought you were going to like 3,000.
Eric said that's nothing, so I don't know if you should expect some Freebird boots just to get you on camera.
We got to get this.
Elephant.
When we're talking about $1 million, we're talking about $1 million, Vegas, and free.
$25 limit.
Sorry, Jen's full of jokes today. So you know how we're doing the white elephant, right? Well, we know what we know what Eric's putting in his white elephant.
$3,000 boots.
If I'll tell you right now, if just by the way she's talking about them, this is the first time I've heard it. If somebody tries to steal her boots, there may be one less person leaving Romulus.
Oh no, she's already thinking about that. Oh jeez.
Well, no, she's not. I'm just saying that if that ended up being the white elephant gift and she stole them and then somebody else tried to steal them from her.
So I guess we better see what size bag Eric walks in with.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
I have to see what I can do. Maybe we can get a Boot Barn sponsorship or something to pay
that's,
for it.
20. We're doing a $20 white elephant, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I still have no idea what I'm getting.
Me neither.
I have no clue.
I think I'm just going to go to the Dollar Tree and just get $25 worth of candy. Sorry, I can't afford $250 boots like some Vegas.
Jennifer knew what it was. I didn't know exactly what white elephant is. So basically, if you are last, the last person gets the choice of what they want, basically.
My wife's going to have $1 million. I'm going to be at the diner with a cup of coffee, so she can pay for them. Why do I got to pay for them?
You better be looking
up. I think the deal is you as a couple get the $1 million.
Oh, all right.
Damn. And you watched the movie, right?
Yeah, we seen it.
Now, granted, in the end, they got back together.
Yeah.
In the end, they got back together. But at one point, they got split. They were split up.
Right. Yep.
So she still got $500,000.
Yeah.
And a good time.
Well, it was good enough to where she was hanging out with the guy for a while.
Right. You heard what my wife said. She says, hell yeah, for $1 million? You don't remember her saying that?
We remember. We absolutely remember.
Yeah, because mine and George's jaw hit the floor.
Oh, my God. I couldn't believe how quickly she said yes. It was like, huh?
Yeah.
I was like, my God. I mean, I didn't even have it completely out of my mouth when Aline says, I will choke a bitch.
Yeah, right.
I wasn't even done saying it. Yep. And she was choking a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and not long after, Jennifer was cutting somebody's wiener off.
But the Evans will have $1 million, so
maybe two if they,
Yeah. God, it'd be nice if everything worked out, but I don't know. I just don't think it would.
But, so we have like 4 minutes left. So when we had asked his wife if it would be okay, she's like, for $1 million, yeah, absolutely. And we're just like,
yeah.
Honestly,
I was surprised too when she said that. I was kind of wondered. I wasn't sure. I'm like, I had a feeling she was gonna.
You thought maybe you were going to be the only one on the show that said yes to that one.
I kind of, but I wasn't sure. I know her enough that I'm like, I think, but it really surprised me how she said it.
Yeah.
That's where I was surprised for sure.
And even in the reverse, even when it was you going away for 12 hours.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Yeah, because I remember off camera, George and I were like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I was like, whoo, okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep you posted. Maybe something will happen someday. You never know.
And
we'll have to do a live broadcast or live podcast, right?
Live broadcast.
Just for our pleasure, because I would call him to work for that.
You would? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I'm not going to come into work today. Oh, my buddy and his wife, they're doing a remake of the movie Indecent Proposal. Yeah, come on and watch it.
Yeah, come on, we're going to watch it live.
Maybe we can do a part 2, and instead of $1 million, they make it $2 million, right?
or $100.
$100? Oh, come on. It's worth more than $100.
You're not getting Robert Redford. You do realize that, and you're not getting like Angelina Jolie. You know that, right?
Right.
A toothless wonder that.
Yeah. It just happened to be that everybody in that movie, you know, were nice looking people.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yep. Well, you never know. I mean, you know, times are tough with some people.
The itchy stripper. No, the itchy stripper from the Golden Nugget or something like that. So
the Golden Nugget.
Eric, we're our time limit. So go ahead and take us out of the show, sir.
All right. Thanks everybody for listening. Make sure you subscribe and like. It's been a good show, and make sure you like and subscribe to JK'z Rewatchable Hour, and we'll see you on the next episode. Have a good one.
See you all.
Bye.
Don't go in.